you want to learn how to do this combo. It's kinda hard, but I'm Harry, and today I'm gonna teach you how to do the wing click roll combo. Okay, so we all know that sound contains two different sounds, which is one is the click roll, and the second is the tongue bass. Tongue bass is just rolling your tongue, so everyone can do that, like just. Okay, but unfortunately, the click roll is not the traditional click roll you know, not the, but it's Wing's own variations of click roll. But you still have to already know the traditional click roll before learning these variations. So if you still don't know the click roll, just click on this video. I kinda teach the click roll there, and yeah, it's really fast. But if you have already known, let's continue. So click roll is kind of hard to explain by just mouth. So this paper right here is gonna be the visualizations of your tongue or do the click roll, so I can explain easier. Okay, so when you do the traditional click roll, you have to roll your tongue, right? Roll one side of the tongue. Normally, it's gonna be the left side like this. And then you're gonna put your whole tongue to the roof of your mouth, right? But when you do the click roll, inward click roll, you can see that there's only one part of the tongue that actually vibrate, which is gonna be this part. Okay, highlighted here. And the reason why is it can be vibrate is because that is the only part of the tongue that you let loose when you do the click roll. Okay, these two parts gonna be hold hard against the roof of your mouth, so that you can let loose of this part right here, so it can flap and vibrate when you like use the air to push it by breathing in. Yeah, I don't know if you can understand that, but that is basically the science behind the click roll. To better understand it, just try to do a click roll yourself. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel that part that's gonna be vibrate in your mouth, and you're gonna see that is exactly this part in the visualization right here. If you don't actually feel it, a trick is to, instead of breathing, just do a click like. You're gonna feel, do slowly. And you're gonna feel only one part of the tongue that actually vibrate, while the other part are hold hard against the roof of your mouth. So how does this gonna happen? So basically, the wings variation of click roll is not on the side of your mouth, but it's in the middle. But still, it's gonna use the same science behind the click roll. Okay, and just a reminder, this is not slither roll. Okay, slither roll is this sound. I don't know how to do it, but it's also in the middle of the tongue, but it's entirely different from the click roll. Okay, so basically the wing variations is in the middle, but still is the same science that the traditional click roll. And how so? So instead of holding this part of the tongue against the roof of your mouth and let this part roll, okay, like the traditional click roll, you're actually gonna stop rolling your tongue. Okay, don't roll your tongue anymore. Instead, just put your tongue in the middle of your mouth. Okay, in the middle. Okay, look at my tongue here. And then you're gonna hold this part. Okay, the two top right and the top left of your tongue against your teeth. Okay, not gonna be the roof now, but against your teeth. You can actually see my tongue doing that. Okay, top left again, this part of my teeth, then top right again, this part of my teeth. And after you hold that two parts of your tongue against your teeth, then there's gonna be one part that's gonna let loose to vibrate, which is gonna be the middle part, right in the middle of the tongue. On the paper right here, you can always also see it. And as you hold these two parts against your teeth, that part is gonna let loose, the middle part gonna let loose, and when you breathe in, it's gonna vibrate. Yeah, it's gonna sound like. Another way to put it is that this variation of click roll is basically just the reverse touch base, like entirely opposite. Just same position, same way to put your touch, but one is outward and one is inward. I know saying like do something inward is stupid. It's like how people say do chest base inward to get inward base. That is stupid. But you can still try to do it if you don't understand what I just said in the first way. Okay, this is also another method to get the sound, but I think it's harder. I know, learning new sound can be frustrating. Like, it is not an easy sound though. I think it's kind of hard. So if you need to, just go back and watch the video again, but slower. Okay, watch it slower, and you have to understand everything I said. Understand the real science behind the click roll to get this sound. Yeah, but yeah, I hope you get it. I hope you get it, because after you getting that middle inward click roll variation, it's time to learn the wing combo. So the wing combo is very simple, but it's kind of hard to master. It's just alternating between the touch base and the inward click roll in the middle. So just it's kind of similar to an inward drag, where you just comboing outward and inward sound, and kind of similar to this napalm click roll napalm lip roll combo. Which is just alternating between outward and inward sound in the same position of your mouth. With napalm, that's gonna be lip roll, but with wing, that's gonna be click roll. Oh, this sound it's kind of similar to JP fast click, but it's basically the same sound, basically the same as this, but without using your air. Like how without air it's gonna be, yeah. So actually this is a 2-in-1 tutorial. I just teach you how to do the wing click roll combo and JP fast click at the same time. Yeah. But wing combo is not entirely just out and in alternate to, but no, it's actually mostly made of the click roll. It's like, okay, it's basically just the mostly use the click roll like how most people so use, just fast inward click roll, but just use the variation, the middle variation, okay? But if you just do the inward click roll continuously, you're gonna run out of breath, of course. So that's why wing at the outward touch base to have the so he can breathe out in the middle of only breathe in combo. So kind of like inward drag, you know. The beat is gonna be like this. Tuk, 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 tuk. It's gonna be like. Yeah, it is the alternating combo, but with the rhythms. Kind of nice combo. Okay, so that is the entire tutorial for you. My name is Harry, and subscribe for more tutorial or more contents.